So you got these people who talk about, because they got this whole idea of we're shutting up the kingdom, right? And we're limiting the power of God by way of not preaching that salvation is for all nations, right? We're not allowing the Most High to show his full power because he is the Most High. He created everything. And if he want to save everybody, then he should be able to do that. So the mere fact that we're preaching the opposite, that salvation is literally only for God's chosen people, we're now tying God's hands behind his back and we're limiting his power, right? That's not true. Now let me show you something, right? Let me show you an example of the Lord being limited. This is Psalms chapter 78, verse 41. Yea, they turned back and tempted God and limited the Holy One of Israel. Now, how did we limit, right? How was the Holy One of Israel limited? Let me show you. Right? Now, when you go into the book of Deuteronomy, right? You got blessings and curses. The Most High said, if you keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll be blessed. If you don't keep them, you'll be cursed, right? So whenever we break the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, the Lord can't do what he really want to do. The Most High wants to bless our people. He wants for our people to listen to him, so he's able to open up the floodgates of blessings, bro. Right? So we can be the ones in power. So he won't have to spank us, bro. But when we break his laws, the Most High is not a man that he should lie. He said, if you break my laws, then this is what's going to happen to you. I really want to bless you. I really want to set you on high. But I can't, because then I'll be made a liar. Because I already told you that these curses is going to come if you do not keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? So that's an example of limiting the Most High. But I want to just to further prove that. This is Psalms chapter 81, verse 13. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. So if our people were walking in the ways of the Most High, we were keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, and having faith in Yahushua, we will be the ones in power, bro. These so-called white people will be slaves, our slaves. They will be under us. That's what the Lord is saying. If we would have walked in his ways, he would have subdued our enemies, bro. Who are our enemies? The nations round about us, right? Any nation outside of blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He would have judged our adversaries. But the reason why we're in this predicament is because we did the complete opposite. That's how you limit the Most High. Because the Lord's intention from the beginning was for Israel to be in power, bro. That's why the world was made for our sake. That's why he said he'll give acts of him and he'll give us the heathen for our inheritance. They were created to serve us. This earth was made for us to have dominion over it. The animals and everything therein. But if we don't keep the Lord's commandments and we don't follow his ways and obey his word, he's not able to do that. You understand? That would be an example of limiting the Most High. Not, we saying everybody won't be saved and everybody can't be saved. Because really, that's what the Most High really want to do. He really want to save everybody, but because we're saying that he's not going to save everybody, he's not going to save everybody. Like, what? Like, we're his creation. We're not the creator. Even if, let's say we was wrong, and the Lord really do want to save everybody. Us saying that he's not, isn't going to change it. Just, it's going to become a day where we're going to stand corrected. That's it. That's all that is. Right? Well, that's it, man. All praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua. Shalom.